It's about that time for Wednesday night hockey. And we got the Growlers sitting at 5-0 against the third place Wicked Pissah at 3-2. Can the Growlers stay undefeated? We will find out. We got a puck drop here, and we've got the line of Evan Kirk, Jacob, and Steve Dahmer to start the game. And on defense, we have Noah and Otley. And we got Wicked Pissah wins the draw. They try to bring it in the zone, and they're just going to shoot it around the back of the net where Jacob leaves it for Noah. Here comes Noah. He starts out. He circles back. He's going to pass it all the way across to Evan Kirk. And Evan Kirk throws it across. It gets intercepted, but Otley's got it. Otley takes a turn at the blue line. He's looking for Noah. He passes it up. Here comes Noah. He splits two defenders and loses it. Evan Kirk's got it. And he backs it into the corner. Evan's in the corner fighting for it. He's at the top of the face-off circle. He shoots. And he scores. Well, you can see there, after some handiwork by Noah, getting it to the corner, Evan Kirk digs it out. Dahmer cycles down low, and Evan, he's just going to throw it on net. I don't know if the goalie was screened or not, but that's not a good way to start the game for Wicked Pissah. And before you know it, on the first shift of the game, we got ourselves a 1-0 Growlers lead. Goal by Evan Kirk. I think that's his 87th goal for the season. Good job, Evan. Good job, first line. Way to get the game started off, and we're going to be back to the face-off circle. Same guys out there. Well, we got one change on D. We got Tree has replaced Otley, and Jacob and Dahmer are still out there with Evan Kirk at center. Wicked Pissah wins the face-off, and they're going to try to dump that to center ice, and Tree's just going to smack that down behind the net. And they're going to leave it there for number 5 for Wicked Pissah. He throws it up to the point, but Noah keeps it in. Noah throws it around, and Evan Kirk's got it. Evan Kirk over to Tree. He takes a shot. That's stopped. And now they're battling. Kirk's got it behind the net. He tries to feed it out to Jacob, but he couldn't get a handle on it. Kirk still got it. He's behind the net battling. And it looks like Wicked Pissah's going to come up with it. They try to pass it out, but they're holding it in the corner, and it looks like they are going to break it out. They try to make a long pass, but Tree keeps it in. Does he keep it in? It's out of my play, but it looks like Wicked Pissah, they're going to get it out now this time. And now Steve, he's going to pick it off. Steve walks in. Steve's looking for somebody. He's circling behind the net. He tries to, he just passes it to himself along the boards. And Wicked Pissah picks up the puck. They're trying to get it out. They're going to dump it along the boards. Dahmer's chasing after him, but they're going to get the puck out, and they throw it. And now Otley's on there on D with Tree. Otley throws it up to Tree and to Steve. Steve walks in, takes a shot, and that is saved, and it goes in the corner. Steve battles for it. And now Wicked Pissah, they're just going to dump it out where Otley chases back after it for the Growlers. He dumps it up to Gowell. Gowell tries to chip it ahead, but that gets knocked down. Wicked Pissah circles back at their zone. So far, it's been all Growlers, but here comes Wicked Pissah. They come up, take a shot, and that gets blocked, and then it goes off of Jacob into the corner. And he passes that along to TA, who leaves it for a rushing Steve. Steve, he's rushing up, and he's going to get held up at the blue line. Gowell's going towards the net. Steve's still fighting after it, and it goes into the corner. Wicked Pissah trying to get it out. Tree holds it in. He takes a shot. That goes wide, and it goes into the corner. Wicked Pissah, now what are they going to do? We are out of the, there we go. Sometimes we fall out of frame. And now Wicked Pissah's trying to drive and get something going in the Growler zone, but that gets picked off by Otley, and now Tree's got it behind the net. He circles back behind his net, and looks like we're going to get a player change. And TA, he bumps it up to Otley. Otley's coming in, and we got Monty McDavid on the ice, and Steve's still out there. And now Wicked Pissah's trying to get it deep into the Growler zone. They try to get a shot on Jacob, and that doesn't work. And Wicked Pissah's crying for a penalty, but that's not going to work out either. Now Noah's got the puck, and he's at center ice. It's a 1-on-3. Let's see what he does. He gets around one. The puck's in the corner. He's still got it. And now Wicked Pissah, they're just going to take that away. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty call. And it looks like it is going to be a trip. And we got Wicked Pissah is going to the box. And we're going to have ourselves our first power play of the game for the Growlers. And then we got the face-off, and Dahmer's in the corner. Dahmer throws it up to Otley. Goes back into the corner, and right out to Evan Kirk, and he got a nice shot away. That went from Dahmer to Otley, back to Dahmer. A quick pass over to Evan Kirk. Nice play, boys. And we're going to do the face-off again in the Wicked Pissah zone. We got a face-off. Wicked Pissah wins that. They're going to try to get it out, and they are going to get it all the way down. And Jacob's going to try to play that, but LK picks it off. LK's got it in the corner for Wicked Pissah. He tries to throw it out front, but there's nobody there. And now Monty's got the puck. Monty just crosses center ice, but he's got about 3 Wicked Pissah guys, and they take it off his stick. But now Dahmer's got it. Dahmer, he's trying to get it deep to Noah. Noah's fighting. He tries to throw it along the boards for Evan. Evan pinches in, but he loses it. And Wicked Pissah, they're just going to clear the puck all the way down. And they're trying to kill that penalty. And now Evan Kirk's got it. Evan Kirk, a little bit too far for Noah, and Wicked Pissah is just going to try to slap that all the way back down the ice where Jacob's got it, and he's going to play that up to Tree. And Tree's going to try to pass that along, but that doesn't go far enough, and Wicked Pissah is going to control it back at their blue line. And they're just looking to waste time and kill this penalty. But now Tree picks off the puck. Here he comes inside the blue line. He's looking to get a shot away. Tries to get around one, and he loses it. That puck gets tipped. Tree's got it back. He leaves it for Steve. Steve shoots. The rebound to TA. He shoots, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
All right, you can see we got Tree. He's just breaking in. He's going to try to get through 1 or 2 guys. And Weinstock from Wicked Pissah is going to take it off his stick right here. And then when he tries to get it out, it looks like it goes off of TA's hand. TA knocks it right there, which stops it from getting out of the zone. It ends up back on Tree's stick. He sees Steve coming in, leaves it for Steve, and you got Jacob and TA crashing the net. And when this rebound drops out, look at this, right onto TA's stick. He's patient, and goalie is down, and he puts it right in the right spot. Good job, TA. Good job, boys. And it's 2-0 Growlers early in the first period. All right, here we go. We got a puck drop. Steve wins that faceoff. We got Jacob out there and TA. And we've got, it looks like Tree on D. I don't know who the other guy is, but now Steve's breaking in across the blue line. He's looking to leave it for TA. He sidesteps one. TA's trying to get a shot. He does, and it's a good save by the goalie. TA throws it out front. And now Noah is chasing the Wicked Pissah defendant. He's just going to back up behind his net and clear it around. They're just fighting for their lives down 2-0 early in the first period. And now Noah has the puck at the blue line. He's backing up looking for somebody to pass it to. He throws it up to Jacob. Jacob's got the puck. He's looking to pass it up to Steve. He does. It goes off of Steve's stick and into the corner and then out to Jacob. And now here comes Wicked Pissah. We got a pass, and they're breaking in. They get a shot, and that goes wide and all the way around the boards and outside the blue line. And Wicked Pissah, they're just going to dump it back in their end, and they're going to try to regroup here. All right, we got a pass out of the blue line. We got to change the lines. We got Gowell and Dahmer out there, and Otley and Tree on D. They're going to walk in, take a shot, and that goes off of Jacob into the corner. And now Tree's trying to pass it up for, it's just floating around there. They keep the puck in. They take a shot, and that gets blocked. And now we've got Higgins that has it for Wicked Pissah, and he's just going to dump it back into the Growler zone. They're going to get a player change. Puck goes to Otley to Tree. Tree's got it. He's looking for somebody. He throws it up to Dahmer. Dahmer's got it, and he dumps it in. And now Wicked Pissah's got the puck. And they throw it up. Tree, he's got it at center ice, and he's going to throw it back. And I believe that is Noah. Noah's got the puck. He throws it up to Gowell. Gowell's going to take it. He's just going to dump it in, and Dahmer's going to chase after it in the corner. Wicked Pissah's going to try to get the puck out, and that hops over Tree's stick, or we would have kept another one in. And now Otley throws it up to Steve Dahmer. Dahmer dumps it, and we're going to get, Steve's going to go off and make a change. And Wicked Pissah is going to bring the puck out. Here they come. It's 3-on-3. They bring the puck. Peter Puck walks in, shoots, and Jacob gets a nice blocker save on that. That was a nice shot. And now we've got Evan Kirk's breaking out, and he's trying to get around one. He does. He's got Gowell. Can he get the puck through? Gowell's got it. He's just trying to get the puck deep, and LK strips it away. LK's got it behind the net. He's just going to try to dump the puck along the boards, and they're trying to make a play, and Tree breaks that up at center ice. And that puck now is dumped back into the Wicked Pissah zone where number 5 chases after it. And now he dumps it all the way down in the Growler zone. And what do we got? Do we got an icing call? We don't. All right, we got Otley. He leaves it for, that goes off the skate of Evan Kirk. And that's still in the Growlers territory. They're going to try to float it through the center. And Noah's got it. He gets around one. And he's just going to circle back. He's going to try to pick up some speed or looking for somebody. He throws it up the middle, and that looks like it's a little bit too far for everybody, but it did hit a stick, and there will be no icing. All right, Wicked Pissah slaps it off the boards. They're just trying to get the puck out and make something happen, and that goes down into the Growlers' end where Otley is chasing after one of the Wicked Pissah forwards. They're circling, trying to make a play. They got it behind the net, looking to make a play out front. Weinstock's got it. He dumps it low. They're just passing the puck back and forth. Now we're going to get up to the point. Are they going to get a shot off? Yes, the shot that goes off of Jacob's pads, and then Monty just tips it to the corner. Some good pressure here by Wicked Pissah. Puck goes in the corner. Weinstock's got it for Wicked Pissah. He's looking for somebody out front. He throws it out front that misses everyone a shot, and that goes off of Jacob's shoulder. And then he just falls down. That hit him in the top of the shoulder. And to secure that from dropping out and being a rebound, he just fell forward. And tonight happens to be Jacob's 36th start in net in the 35 games. He has 26 wins, 5 losses, and 4 losses in overtime. A game-winning percentage of over 74%. And that's the reason why he just doesn't give up rebounds. That was a perfect example of why. All right, face-off. Here goes the shot, and that goes into Jacob. And again, there's going to be no rebound. He's just going to smother that puck. We got ourselves a 2-0 lead here in the first period. Let's do another face-off. We got LK out there. And it looks like he's battling Steve. LK is going to win that. It's going to go back. Are they going to get a shot? TA gets out to give some good pressure, and that gets picked off by Monty. And he's just going to dump it down, and Higgins had it for a second for Wicked Pissah. And now Noah tried to sidestep one, but he can't. And what happened? I think they're going to call that offsides, and there's going to be a face-off just outside the blue line early in the first period. 2-0 Growlers. All right, this time Steve wins the faceoff against LK. It goes to Noah and across to Tree, and then Tree just dumps it all the way around the boards deep into Wicked Pissah's zone where Higgins chases after it. Higgins is looking to make a play for Wicked Pissah. He's still got the puck, tries to throw it up. And where does that go? Here it goes to LK, and number 8 brings it in. He's trying to get around Noah to the corner. He can't get it. LK's now got it. He tries to stuff it in, and Jacobs, he's pinched up against that post. Again, just not letting up any rebounds. Great job. 2-0 first period. Face off in the Growler zone. We got LK versus Steve, and Al's going to win this one, and Higgins is going to slap it down deep, but Noah's just going to try to get the puck out, but Higgins is going to keep it in. He's going to walk right in, and what happened? They're going to call that a high stick, and LK is not happy about that at all. He's complaining. Sorry, Al. They said he batted it down with a high stick, and they're going to take that face-off all the way down into the Wicked Pissah zone. And we got Steve, and we got Dahmer out there. We've got Noah and Tree, and trying to see who the other winger is. It looks like we got Jacob. The face-off goes back to Noah. He takes a shot, and that goes all the way in. That was a sneaky shot. That made it all the way through, and a nice stop. We could have had ourselves a 3-0 lead. We're going to do that face-off again. Noah's coming off. It looks like Otley's going to come out here, and we're going to keep the same forwards, and we're going to try it again. All right, this face-off is won by Wicked Pissah. Goes back in the corner where Peter Puck chases after it. He's going to circle behind his net. He's going to throw it out, but Otley's there, and Otley's going to leave it back for Tree at the Growlers' blue line. He throws it up to Jacob. Jacob, he lost the handle, had the handle, and now Higgins got it, and he's just going to try to dump it out, but that ends up on Tree's stick. He's going to throw it all the way over for Steve. Here comes Steve. He walks in. He's going to let a shot rip, and a nice save. And we're going to do the face-off. I think we got ourselves a minute 20 left in the first period. We're going to get a change of lines. We got Evan Kirk coming out there, Steve Dahmer staying, Robbie Gall's coming out there, and Otley and Andrew. They call him the Tree because he's a big boy. He's back there on D. We got a face-off. Wicked Pissah's going to win that again. And they're going to just try to dump this out and try to make something happen in this first period. And now they're breaking in. Are they going to get a shot? And that's going to go wide. Otley makes a nice play. He throws it up to Dahmer, who tips it through the legs of someone, and that goes down in the corner. We got Gowell chasing after it. He tries to get the puck across to Evan Kirk, but that got picked off, and that's in the corner. We got TA. He's fighting. He tries to get it out front, and now Evan Kirk's got it. Evan Kirk's got it at the point, and he's just going to try to get the puck deep, and he does. Weinstock chases after it for Wicked Pissah. He's going to try to get the puck out of the zone, and he does. And now it's just outside the blue line. Do they have time for one more rush? Now Bump's got the puck. Bump's going to try to step around one. He throws it all the way across, and number 9's coming in for Wicked Pissah. He walks in, takes a shot, and I don't know where the hell that thing went, but that wasn't close. And then that goes off of Jacob's pad and in to the netting above the net, where we will have a face-off in the Growlers zone, just winding down the first period. All right, we got a face-off, and it looks like Evan's going to win that, and Tree's going to take it. He's going to chip it around. He's got Tree and Gowell. We got a 2-on-1. Is he going to get the pass across? He does, but somebody made a nice play to come back and break that pass up. And Wicked Pissah is going to try to get the puck into the Growler zone, but TA's got it. He's circling back behind the net. I think he's just trying to kill time because the period is running out, and that is it. That is the end of the first period. Here it is 2-0. Growlers over Wicked Pissah. With the start of the second period in just 90 seconds. And if you're in the market for real estate, stick around.
Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home.
All right, here we go. We are ready for puck drop and the second period. Growlers up 2-0 after one, and Wicked Pissah starts off the second by winning the face-off. And they're going to try to make a play up into the Growler zone. They do, and they're going to try to break through and get a shot, but that gets broken up. And here comes Noah. Sidesteps one. He crosses center ice. He's looking to get a shot off, and he does, and that goes around the boards, but Evan Kirk's going to pick it up. He dumps it on the net, and Noah chops it down, and then we had another chance for Jacob, who was standing right there. And now Jacob leaves it up for Noah, who puts a shot on goal. And now Peter Puck's just trying to get the puck out, and he does. He makes a nice move, and he steps around Evan. He tries to pass that across, but that gets picked off and knocked out of the way by Noah, and now Wicked Pissah's got it behind the net. And it gets wrapped around, and it looks like Monty has a chance to get it out. He's got Noah up there. Monty's got the puck. Monty still got the puck, and he's going to lose it. And now Wicked Pissah's got it, and they're going to play it up. And Peter Puck's going to have a breakaway, but Jacob's going to come out and say, I don't think so. Jacob's going to play that puck away to the other Jacob, who leaves it for Kirk. Kirk comes in. He takes a shot, and goalie made a nice glove save on Evan Kirk. What a change of events. It looked like Wicked Pissah was going to have a breakaway, but Jacob was watching what was going on. He went and played the puck, and that turned into an immediate offensive opportunity for the Growlers. Nice stop by the Wicked Pissah goalie, or we would have ourselves a 3-0 game. Steve's going to win the faceoff, and Wicked Pissah's just going to get that puck out, and Tree chases after it. He's going to dump it up to Noah where he can't handle it, and now Wicked Pissah's got it, and they are going to cross the blue line. They're trying to get a play and get some type of shot, some type of offense. They're circling they've got it behind the net, and they're going to throw it right out front. And Gowell's just going to take the puck. He's just going to chip it outside the blue line and live to fight another day. Wicked Pissah is going to try to regroup and dump that puck in. And it's out of play, but Anyways, they're going to dump it out, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. I'm sure there's going to be no icing call. And here we go, number 5 for Wicked Pissah throws it up off the boards. And they're going to try to pass it out, and Tree's going to keep it in. He's got it. He dumps it to Gowl. Gowl tries to slide that through. It goes in the corner, and now Gowl tries to just make a blind pass, but there was nobody there, and Wicked Pissah is going to bring the puck out of the zone. They're going to bring it into the Growlers zone, and they got it inside the blue line. Looking for Weinstock. It comes out front, and number 5 takes a shot. They're battling for it. It's on the ground. It's loose. Jacob's on his back, and Tree makes the stop. They would have put that puck in the empty net, but Tree was right there. I think it bounced off of him, and he saved us a goal right there. And now they're going to slap that puck in, and it comes to Noah. Noah, he's got a chance. This game is going from end to end right now. And now Wicked Pissah picks up the puck. They try to get around somebody, and they lose it. And now Tree steps in. He takes the shot, and that hit the goalie and then the goalpost. That was a great shot. And now Wicked Pissah, they're going to bring the puck out, and that goes too far for everyone, and Otley's going to chase it. He's going to head behind the Growlers' net. Otley's got the puck. He throws it back for Tree. Tree throws it up to Jacob, who throws it up to Evan. Evan loses it. Now LK is going to take the puck, and he's just going to dump it back into the Growlers' zone where Tree's got it behind the Growlers' net. He's looking for somebody to start moving their feet. He's going to throw it up to TA, but TA, his pass gets picked off by Peter Puck, and now the Wicked Pissah sets up for a shot that goes across the goal crease, and nobody was there for the backdoor pass. And now Jacob, he's just going to get the puck out of the zone, and Evan Kirk's chasing hard after it. The puck's in the corner, and that puck's going to go all the way back into the Growler zone where Otley's going to chase after it. And now LK's got the puck, and it comes out front to Peter Puck, and Jacob makes a nice stop on him. Bad bounce, ended up on the stick of LK, and right out to Peter Puck out front by himself. He takes a shot, and Jacob gets a save on that. And now the puck is back in the Wicked Pissah zone. Big number 77 has the puck, and he's going to throw it all the way across. And they're just circling back. Weinstock's got it. He throws it back across to nobody. And now TA's got the puck. He walks in, takes a shot, and that was dangerous. I don't know where they were throwing that puck, but there was nobody over there but TA. And good chance for the Growlers right there. Up 2-0 early in the second period. All right, we got Steve out there. Gowl and Monty McDavid and Noah and Otley on D. And puck's in the Wicked Pissah zone. That goes around the net. They're battling for it. Noah's just going to walk in, take a rip. And I think that went off the goalie and then into the corner. And now Wicked Pissah is going to break the puck out, but Noah's going to pick that off. He gets around already 2 guys. He's still got the puck. He's moving. He's trying to get to center ice. Leaves it for Steve. And that gets broken up. And now Noah's got it in the corner. He tries to leave for Otley. He does. And they're going to call that offsides. That just missed by a little bit. All right, we're going to have ourselves a face-off just outside the blue line of the Wicked Pissah zone. And Steve's going to take the draw. We got Monty out there, Gowl out there, Otley, and Noah's out there as well. Let's see how we do on the face-off. Wicked Pissah's going to win that. And they're going to just bring the puck up. Weinstock's got it. He's going to try to get around Otley. Weinstock throws it around the boards. It looks like Higgins. He dumps it back. They're going to get the puck up top. They're going to try to get a shot through, and that gets blocked. And now Gowl's got it. He's going to make a nice pass up to Steve. It's 1-on-1. We got Steve. He's got the puck, but he's got like 3 Wicked Pissah guys back there. And they're just going to get the puck out of the zone easily. Nice try, but it just didn't work out. All right, now we got the puck, and Noah's got it. Noah's got it at center ice. He's going to sidestep 1 guy, 2 guys. He's going to give it to Tree. And Tree's just going to slap that puck around the boards where Steve's going to chase after it in the corner. But Wicked Pissah is going to end up with it, and they're going to try to bring the puck out where Noah makes a nice play. He sidesteps 1 and 2 guys. He's still got the puck. He's circling. He's got a couple guys on him. Makes a nice pass to Dahmer, who feeds that through. Dahmer loses it, and now Tree's got it. Tree shoots, and he scores. Well, after a couple of nice plays by Noah to keep the puck in, it ends up on Tree's stick, and watch this shot. He just walks in and rips it. And I think the goalie might have got a piece of that, but that shot's coming. That's fast, powerful, and you got to get a glove on that thing. And we are now got ourselves a 3-0 lead. Growlers are up over Wicked Pissah halfway through the second period. All right, we got a face-off. Evan Kirk won that. That goes back to Tree, and he's going to try to feed that through to Jacob. And now LK comes away with it. He's at center ice. He's going to try to pass that across, but Evan Kirk picks that off, and he gives it to Tree. Tree's got the puck. He circles back, and he throws it to Noah, who's got it behind his net. Now Noah's just looks like he's going to bring the puck out. He's going to sidestep one. I'm sure he still got it. He's out of frame, and he gets tripped, and we're going to have ourselves a penalty. This is the second time they're going to the box. I don't think they're happy about it. Nice work by Noah bringing that puck in, forcing the play. And look at LK. He doesn't know it's been him yet. He's just skating around. Look, he's just hiding out. Oh, me? Number 3? Oh, okay. It wasn't that obvious, Al. But go to the box, take a rest for 2 minutes. We're going to have a face-off. We got Evan Kirk's out there, Dahmer's out there, Gowell's out there, and Otley and Tree on D. Here we go. Face-off. Wicked Pissah wins that. It goes in the corner. And they're just going to slap that puck out. They got a penalty to kill, but Jacob feeds it up to Tree. Tree's got it. He dumps it up to Evan Kirk. It hits him in the skate. And now he's battling Weinstock. And now Tree's got it again, and he's just going to try to bump that along. And now that ends up, that goes out of play. And it looks like they're going to call the face-off at center ice. And they always got to argue about something. Peter Puck, he's always arguing. Look, he's lining up at the face-off dot. He's wondering, what the hell's going on? Just get to center ice. It's Wednesday Night Beer League. Relax. Let's do it again. All right, we got a puck drop here. 3-0 Growlers. And Wicked Pissah is going to win that draw, and they're just going to try to dump it up there to Peter Puck. He's going to feed the puck across. They're going to come into the Growler zone, take a shot, and that goes wide into the corner. He's going to make a nice play back. They're still controlling the puck. TA's battling in the corner. Otley's in the corner, and they're just going to they got a penalty to kill, so they're just going to throw it the other way and try to kill some time where Gowell's going to go down there and try to put some pressure on the goalie. And now TA has it. TA's going to throw that up to Gowell. Gowell tries to flip that through, but there was nobody there. And now Wicked Pissah, they're going to regroup. And they're going to dump it all the way back into the Growler zone where it comes to Gowell. Gowell feeds it through to Otley. Otley, he's working his way in. Otley's got it behind the net looking for somebody out front or up top to Tree. He gives it to Tree. Tree's walking in. He throws it over to Evan. Evan fires it low, and that goes off the goalie and into the corner. And now Otley's trying to throw it out front. A lot of pressure there, and they're just going to freeze the puck. Good pressure there by the Growlers. We're going to get ourselves a line chain and a face-off in the Wicked Pissah zone. All right, we got Steve out there taking the draw. And Jacob gets a nice shot. We're going to give Steve that face-off win, and Jacob got a nice shot on goal. And Wicked Pissah, they're just going to clear it. They're just trying to kill a penalty. They're about halfway through. Jacob's got the puck in the corner. He's going to play that around for Tree, but he's got someone chasing after him pretty hard. But that's okay. He's going to work the puck out, and he's going to throw it up a little bit too far for Jacob, and Noah tries to get there. And now TA's got the puck. He's still battling. He's still got it on his stick. TA's got it. He's got Noah trailing. He throws it to Steve, who gets a nice shot on goal. And now that puck goes in the corner where Wicked Pissah's battling after it. And now they're going to throw the puck all the way down the ice. And they've got somebody chasing after it, but we got Noah on him. And Noah's going to push him into the corner. That's number 9. He's looking to pass it out front to somebody. Tree's got that blocked off pretty well. And they pass it across. That was kind of dangerous. And now it looks like they're going to get another shot, and that goes above Jacob. And we're on a power play here. So now Noah's going to take the puck. Let's see if he can do something with it. He tries to sidestep one, and he loses it. And now it gets passed up to Jacob. Jacob, he gives it back to Noah. Noah tries to give it to Steve. And now that puck's just sitting there in the corner. And Wicked Pissah now controls it, and they're going to dump it out. LK's now out of the box. They are at full strength, but that puck goes out of play, and we're going to have ourselves a face-off. Where? Center ice. All right, right, we got ourselves a face-off. LK is going to win that for Wicked Pissah. And they're going to dump the puck up the board. Peter Puck, he's going to feed number 9. He's going to come in. He's going to get a shot on Jacob, and he's just going to hug the post on that. And again, no rebounds. This kid just doesn't. He's just looking around. He doesn't even know where the puck is. But he knows he got it somewhere. He's going to check. And Noah points out, yes, no, check your glove. It was actually in his glove. Nice stop by Jacob. He has not let in a goal in about 5 periods now. He had a shutout last game, and we are into the second. Great job so far. We're going to have a face-off now to the right of him, and that puck is won back to Weinstock. He's going to try to dump it low. Peter Puck throws it up to the point. They're going to try to take a shot, and that goes on Jacob and into the corner. And now when Noah chases after it, he tries to throw it up to the point. Dahmer's got it, and he feeds Evan. Evan's going in on a break, and he tries to get around. Are they going to call? They're going to call, yes, somebody's going down. And now they're just going to touch the puck. There's going to be a whistle, and that's going to be the 3rd penalty for Wicked Pissah, and they are not happy. But that was a definite hook on Evan. Go to the box. Look at Peter Puck. He is not happy. And now he's going to get one. We're going to get a double penalty, double minor. It is going to be a 5-on-3. So just like that, from 5-on-5 to 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes, we got Dahmer, Evan Kirk, Gowell, Noah, and Otley to start this 5-on-3. Evan Kirk's going to win the faceoff. He gets it back to Noah. Noah's got it in the corner. He throws it to Evan. Evan across to Otley. Otley's got it. They're battling in the corner. Otley gets it up top to Noah, but he can't handle it. And now there's going to be a race. LK is chasing him down, and now Evan tries to throw that puck up, but it gets picked off. And now Noah's got it back. We got to relax, boys. It's a 5-on-3. All right, Noah brings the puck up. He's being chased. He left it for someone. He left it for Kirk. Kirk's got it. Now he's going to bring it back to Noah. Noah's got the puck. He's looking up top. He's going to try to throw it to it looked like Otley, but it got deflected, and now Otley's going to have to chase somebody down. It's a 1-on-1. I think that's LK. He walks in, shoots, and Jacob makes a nice save. And now the pass comes up to Noah. Noah's got the puck. We are still in a 5-on-3. Noah walks in. He shoots, and the goalie makes a nice save, and I believe that one went out of play off of the goalie. And we're going to get a change of lines. We are maybe 2/3 of the way through this penalty. It is still a 5-on-3 for the Growlers. All right, we got ourselves a face-off. And we're going to do it again. I don't know what happened, but we're going to do it again. Okay, we got Steve lined up there, Jacob and TA, and Otley and Tree. And Steve wins that. And nice shot there by Tree from the point. Goalie made a nice save. TA's got it battling in the corner. He's got Tree up high. He's going to give it to him. Tree's got it. He throws it across to Otley. It goes off his skate, and now Otley's just going to throw it all the way back across to Tree. He's looking for a lane to get a shot. He's got Otley. He's going to throw it back to Otley, and that was dangerous. That went into the goalie's pad. And the referees are waving it off. I don't think that it went in. But Otley broke his stick on that. But there was all kinds of screening around. Nice shot and nice and low. Could have been a deflection. But we're going to do the face-off again. And we maybe have 20 seconds left on this penalty in this 5-on-3. And that's a face-off that goes straight into the goalie. And we're going to try it again. And off the face-off, Steve's battling, but Wicked Pissah is going to get that out, and hopefully that doesn't kill the penalty. But it's got to be winding down. Otley's going to take one last turn. He's going to throw the puck up, and that's it. That is the end of the second period, and it is 3-0. Growlers over Wicked Pissah. We're going to be back in just 90 seconds. Stick around for this pro hockey tip.
Never skate straight at the player in a deke. We always skate down the left or down the right, either subtly or aggressively, so you can make Antosh move. I'm going to skate down the left subtly. I'm going to show the puck to him. Go for it. Pull it in, and then step around. Here's my defender. I'm showing the puck. I'm pulling it in. The second it gets back there, I'm striding my right leg forward, and then I'm adding in a little slip to avoid the second poke check. Avoid the first poke check, slip it around them. You can do the same on the backhand. John, you can show it, backhand, pull back, and then slip it through. Okay? Second move, Antosh, another way to protect the puck. You show it, you protect, you get around them. Another way is, ready? You show it, you protect between the legs, and then you step around them. Show, toe it, go between the legs, and step around them.
All right, here we go. We are starting the third period, and we got ourselves a 3-0 Growlers lead. And Steve takes the face-off, and we'll give him that win. And that's going to go to Higgins, and he's going to dump that down into the Growler zone. And now here come the Growlers. They're going to take a long pass up. Noah's got it. I guess it's still 5-on-3 for a little bit. Noah's going to sidestep one. He's going to walk in, shoot, and that got deflected, and that kills the penalty. And puck's in the corner. TA's looking to pass it out, and they're going to try to get the puck out of the zone, but they don't. Tree's got it. He's dancing. He's going to give it to Noah. Noah's got it. He's backpedaling. He's trying to get away from Peter Puck. He's on him pretty heavy. He's slashing the absolute dog shit out of him. And now the puck goes around the net. Noah's still got it. Passes it out front to Steve, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, it starts here with Noah and Peter Puck from Wicked Pissah. Just watch a couple slashes there. There's one. There's two. Noah loses it and then beats Higgins out here, pops it over his stick, and the puck bounces on the net, bounces off, and Noah's just going to tuck it right underneath the goalie. Steve's in the right place, right out front, and it is 4-0 Growlers early in the first period. All right, we got ourselves a face-off, won by Wicked Pissah. And they're just going to throw the puck up to number 8. And he's going to try to feed it through. They're going to walk in, get a nice shot on Jacob, and there's a rebound. And Evan Kirk did a nice job tying up the shooter. Now they're going to throw another one through, and Jacob is on his back, and that puck is still loose. And Gowell or Kirk, somebody got it over to the corner. And what are we calling here? We're going to call a hook on somebody. And I think the Growlers might get a penalty this time. And the guilty party's going to be Evan Kirk. Evan's going to go take a seat for 2 minutes. And Gowell's going to stay out there. He's going to take the face off. Monty's staying out there. Noah's out there. Tree's out there. Gowell versus LK. Let's see what happens here. They're battling. Wicked Pissah's going to win that back to number 5. And they're going to try to get the puck out front. And now Gowell's trying to get it. He falls down. And now number 5 for Wicked Pissah's got the puck. He's trying to get it behind the net. He's got it to the side, and he's going to throw it all the way across. They're going to try to throw it in front. And there was nobody home, and we're just going to clear the puck all the way down the ice. And now here comes Wicked Pissah. They sidestep 1, 2. We got a change for the Growlers out there. Steve's now on the ice. Steve's going to pick that off. He's going to clear it out. Good play there by Steve. And Weinstock's got it now for Wicked Pissah. He's going to regroup. And now they're going to bring it into the Growler zone. They're looking to get a shot. They dump it deep. It goes behind Jacob and out front. Now Dahmer's got the puck. And Dahmer's got it. He's taking his time. He's going to try to throw it out, but he doesn't. And now it's kept in. Weinstock's got it. He takes a quick shot off of Jacob's pad. It goes in the corner. Now Otley's going to try to get it out. And they do. They get the puck to Steve. And can't quite see what's going on, but Steve's got the puck. He's got it behind the net. If anything, he's killing some time off this penalty, and that puck goes in the corner and cleared out where Otley's got the puck. Now Otley's going to take it, and he's just going to slap it down deep into the Wicked Pissah zone with some help from Steve Dahmer. And now Weinstock's got it behind the Wicked Pissah net. He's going to throw it out. They've got it at the blue line, and Dahmer, he's going to knock it down once or twice. And they're having trouble getting this out and making anything happen. But now here they come. They got it at the blue line. They're going to bring it in. They're going to pass it across to number 8. Number 8's got it in the corner. He's looking for Bump. They're battling for it. In the corner, they throw it over to Bump, number 10. He's looking to make a play out front. They're battling. It's under number 9. He shoots, and he scores. Well, it goes to bump right here, number 10, and he's just going to throw it out front. He actually lifts it to get it over tree. Number 8 makes a nice play. He just stops it with his body, and then he falls down, and right under his belly as Jacob's down looking for the puck, number 9 picks it up and scoops it out, and as Jacob's down, he puts it over him. And before you know it, Wicked Pissah's on the board, and that's the first goal Jacob has allowed in over 5 periods. He's had 5 periods of shutouts, but it is 4-1 Growlers here early in the third. And what I think they're talking about there is we actually got another penalty on that play. So they scored with 1 second left on the power play. That's what they're talking about. So it's going to be another power play back-to-back. So they did get 1 goal and with 1 second left on that power play. So that power play's over, and they're going to start a whole new one for 2 minutes. And the face-off is won by Evan Kirk, and they get it back to Noah, and Noah's going to take that puck, and he's going to make sure this gets down the ice. And Wicked Pissah is going to have to start over from their blue line. They pass it up to big number 73. He loses it, and TA's got it. He throws it up to Evan Kirk. Evan Kirk gets around 1, 2. He's battling. He's still got it. And now Wicked Pissah is going to end up clearing that out, but that's going to go back to our defense. And Noah's got it. He's still got it. He's going to dump it up to Otley. Otley's going to throw it back for Kirk. A little bit too hot for him, where Higgins chases after it, and then he throws it too far for Peter Puck. And Noah's got that puck all the way. He tries to dump it across the tree. Does that get out? No. Wicked Pissah keeps it in. Peter Puck leaves it to Bump. He takes a shot that goes off of Jacob and into the corner. And now TA's going to take that puck. He's going to have time to do what he wants with it, and he gets it up to Evan Kirk, but it's a 1-on-3. And that's still good sometimes for Evan. He can still make that play. But Wicked Pissah's got the puck, and they're going to try to make something happen. But Evan Kirk knocks that down, but that ends up on the stick of number 5. And that looked like offsides. Are they going to call it? Nope. They're going to go in and take a shot on Jacob, and he makes a nice save. And they're going to dump it out front. That looked like offsides to me. And now Tree's going to try to get around one guy. He could have put Evan Kirk on a breakaway. And now we got Wicked Pissah. They're controlling the puck. They're going to get it in. Another shot off of Jacob and into the corner. And Jacob's on his back, and Noah's just going to clear the puck out. A little bit of trouble there. A nice chance for Wicked Pissah, but didn't happen. It's still 4-1, and we are in the middle of killing a penalty. Well, not in the middle. Looks like there's 7 seconds left. So we're at the end of the penalty kill, and they're going to give it one last rush. They're going to try to bring it up Weinstock, and Steve's going to be there to bump it off a stick, and that should do it for the penalty. Well, we're back to finally 5-on-5 after 4 minutes. And now Wicked Pissah is going to try to get that puck deep, and they do. Noah's going to chase back after it behind the net, and they're still battling. Noah's fighting, and he gets it over to Tree. Now Tree's got the puck, and he's going to dump it all the way along to Steve, and we got Steve and Steve, 2-on-1. Steve walks in, passes it across to Dahmer, but Weinstock picks that off, and it comes right out front to Jacob, and he had a nice opportunity after that play where Steve tried to go to Steve and it got picked off. It ended up right on the stick of Jacob, point blank. And it was almost 5-1. Nice effort. Nice effort. Jacob's had a lot of chances. We know it's coming soon. He seems to be in the right place all the time. And now Steve's going to win that face-off. It comes back to Otley. Otley's going to take a shot, and that goes into traffic. And Wicked Pissah is going to come away with it. They got a 3-on-2. Big deal. They take a shot, and that hit Jacob and just dropped down, and Noah's got it. And Noah's going to circle back. He gets away from one guy, and he's just going to throw that puck to center ice. And now Wicked Pissah's got it. But Noah's easy says, you know what, let me take that back, and let's try that again. He's going to circle back. He's looking to make a play. He's still dancing, and he's still got the puck. He's going to try to bring it through 3 guys, but that's not going to work out. He's going to go take a break, and that puck's going to be batted all the way back down into the Growler zone. And now there's a long stretch pass for Steve, but that gets picked off, and here comes Wicked Pissah. They're bringing it in the Growler zone. They're going to try to get that puck deep in around Otley, and they do. They throw it out front, But that gets picked off, and here comes Steve. He's got a head of steam on him. Steve, he tries to get around one. He does. He goes in alone, and a really nice save, and now he throws it through the crease. Nice hustle, nice play by Steve, and now Gowell's going to keep the puck in. They're really forcing it. They try to do a wraparound, and Steve almost scored, and that went through the crease to Gowell. 2 to 3 nice chances there for the Growlers. Now that gets wrapped around the boards. Wicked Pissah trying to get it out. Dahmer's there fighting, and they are going to get that out, and that's going to go back to Otley. And Otley's going to throw that puck to Gowell. He's going to try to leave it. He does. He leaves that for Steve. Steve's going in. Is he going to get a shot? Yes. And that goes around the boards. And big number 73, he's just going to try to clear it out. That goes to Tree to Otley. And now Otley's going to take off. Gowell and Dahmer go for a change. Otley brings it into the corner, leaves it for Steve, who lets it rip. And that goes wide. But now it goes around to Tree. Tree's got it in the corner, and he's just going to dump that along the boards. And Higgins is back there for Wicked Pissah. He's going to throw it across. That looks like Bump's got it. He's got the puck. He's skating it up. Oh, no, that isn't Bump. It's just another Wicked Pissah. And now they're going to put it across to Peter Puck. Is he going to get a shot? Oh, Otley's there. Otley's got some good stick check. He was all over him. And that puck gets deflected back into the Wicked Pissah zone where TA's got it. He's going to try to leave it for Kirk. And that gets picked off, and here comes Peter Puck. He's got it. He leaves it. How does that not offsides? That looked a little weird. But anyways, Tree's got the puck. He's going to dump that up to TA. TA has it. He's at the blue line, and he's just going to dump it in the corner where Jacob's going to try to chase that down. And now Evan Kirk's got it, and it comes across the blue line where Noah has it. Noah backs up. He loses it. That gets picked off, but he redeems himself and slaps that puck away. And now Wicked Pissah brings it in. They're going to try to take a shot, and Jacob's just going to glove that. And he's going to keep this at a 4-1 game. Halfway through the third period, Growlers kicking ass on Wednesday night, trying to stay undefeated. All right, we got Al K. He's going to win that face-off against Evan Kirk. They're going to get a quick shot, and that goes, I don't even know where that went, but now it looks like number 5's got it in the corner. He's trying to play that out front, and then Tree's going to take that away. Too many guys out front, and now Tree has it. He crosses the blue line. He's still got the puck. He passes it across to Evan Kirk. Evan Kirk shoots, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, it starts with Tree. He took it from our zone all the way down the ice. And he's just going to stop. He's going to buy some time. And Evan Kirk's coming. He's out of the frame, but he's going to be coming high. And this puck actually gets deflected. That's why the goalie is sliding over. It goes off the stick of Weinstock. He tries to bat it down. And that's why I hate when defenders do that. When you're that close to the goalie, the best thing you can do is get out of the way. Block shots when you're above the face-off circle. Once you get below the face-off circle, clear the guys out or get out of the goalie's way. You are not doing the goalie a favor by putting your stick down to deflect the puck. And that's exactly what happened because that shot might have been going wide. But we'll take it. It's 5-1 Growlers here in the third. All right, we got ourselves a face-off, and that one is won by Evan Kirk. And that goes to Otley and then to Gowell. And Gowell's going to leave that back for Kirk. He's going to try to sidestep one, but he doesn't. And that's going to get slapped back to, it looks like, who's back there? It's going to go all the way around. Noah passed it to Otley and then back to Noah. And now Wicked Pissah's got it. They're going to throw it up. Number 5's got it. He leaves it for Weinstock. Weinstock's going to dump it deep to Al K. And then Noah's just going to, Otley's going to take the puck and he's going to throw it down. And now we got Gowell. He's going to chase after it. And Wicked Pissah is going to come away with it. And they're going to throw the puck up to center ice. And it's just a 2-on-2. They're trying to break in on Jacob. He's going to do the little curl, and he's going to throw it across. And Jacob's going to glove that. He's not going to take any chances with the 5-1 lead here in the third period. All right, we got Steve out there taking the face off. Wicked Pissah wins that, and they're going to try to slide that puck through, but that gets knocked down. And Steve's just going to send that puck down the ice. And there's going to be no icing, and Wicked Pissah is going to bring that puck up. And there's too many people to try to get that puck through. And now Bump's trying to chase it down, but he's got Noah, and Noah's going to get there first. Noah's got the puck behind his net, and he's just going to stop, take a break, and he's going to flip that puck out, but that's intercepted by Bump. Noah tried to flip that pass out, and number 10, they call him Bump, and he's giving Jacob some business because Jacob played for them last week, and he helped him win the game, and Bump said, do not play this good when you play us next week. So Jacob just robbed him right there, point blank, and now we're going to do the face-off again. Steve's going to win this one, and it's going to go to Otley into Tree, and Tree's going to get it to Steve, and that's just going to go down the ice. We're doing a great job here just with game management. We just got a couple minutes left in this one, and we're at center ice. Peter Puck's going to leave it for Bump, and then Bump's going to throw it across. Dahmer tries to intercept that, but Wicked Pissah's got it, and they bring it in the zone. They got it behind our net, trying to throw it out front to somebody, and that's going to nobody, and they still got it. At the side of the net, big number 73's got the puck. He's got Higgins up top. He's going to throw it up to Higgins. Higgins is going to walk out. Look at that clear lane for Jacob, and he misses the shot, but that was well done. You see how we just cleared out? That's what you got to do. And now Jacob's going to have the puck. He's going to get it out to Dahmer, and Dahmer's just going to float that puck out to Jacob. He can be dangerous. He's got long reach. Look at this. He sidesteps one, and he gets tripped, and I don't think we're going to have a penalty call. It's just getting too late in the game for that. And big number 77's got it, and that Weinstock's got it, and he's going to be tripped, and we're going to have ourselves a penalty. And let's see what happens here. That puck goes into Tree, and you know what? I think they're just going to call it a game because we just got seconds left. You can see Peter Puck. He just says, wind it up. Let's just call it a game. And that's the final score. It is 5-1 Growlers, and they remain undefeated. You can see the Growlers are 6-0. The Royal Cocks were defeated by the Sheriffs. And Wicked Pissah now drops to 3-3. So we hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight here on Beer League TV. We'll catch you at Growlers Hockey next week.